Hello guys, today I'll show you the power of the doji candle. The doji candle is a candle like this. See this tiny one? Why is this candle important for me? It's important because the price came down, ranged a bit. That is what a doji candle does with the price. It ranges the price and we see the price action. But this is what it is important. We have the break above, we have this doji candle, we expect the pullback to happen at some point. We can also spot some liquidity. This is a trend line that has to be broken at some point, and it was in this case. But let's get back to the doji. Remove that thingy. We extend the line, the area, and we also take this as the low of this range. So in this case, we have two options. One is to make a buy from the middle with a stop loss below, aiming for the previous high that was made, which is this. And the other option we have is to take the trade from the open of the doji, the open of the order block, in fact, aiming for the same high. Let's see what happened here. This is the 1 hour time frame. Price came down, you were in a drawdown, and then the price reached that level. Depending on the trade you would have taken, you would have had a 3.4 to 1, or exactly in the middle, yes, 6.4 to 1 risk to reward ratio. Okay, let's analyze again. What do we see here? We see that this liquidity was broken. It's a top, it should be liquidated at some point, but here we have no doji. If we switch on the 2 hours time frame, we will see the same thing happening again. We have another doji. In this case, we will, if you don't have too much time to stare at the charts, let's say that yesterday you saw the doji, you saw the break, and then you more like expecting the price to pull back. So you can do the same thing. Measure the 50% of the candle, and one option is to take the long from that level, from the middle, aiming for this high. In this case it's a 10 to 1, or you can take it from the middle, or you can take two trades, but you gotta have the risk reduced. In this case the middle was not tested, and it was tested only the open of this order block, and voila, this is your other trade. So we had, in a few days, let me check again, this was the first long that we took, let's say from the open, and we had 3.7 to 1, and the other one still from the same open of this doji on the 2 hours, we had 5. So how much is that? Almost a 4 plus 6, let's say 9, a 9 RR made in 2 days. I think this is pretty nice. Let's see if we have something else now. On 4 hours we have nothing. I think in fact I did take a trade this morning, because we had the same thing happening here again. We see the price coming down. This is bearish, but at some point the price broke above and it formed me this tiny little doji. See the doji? And also we can take the low, and we make this low, aiming for this high. This is a 3.4 to 1 trade, or if this would have been taken from the middle, you would have had a potential long for 5.8 to 1. In this case it is still going. Just remember that this thing is not happening every single day. You just need to look for the doji candles. In this case I like the price action because it broke above and then came back into this range. This is my box, and from here I took the long. Up. Yes, that's it. Hope it helps.